was. They're bigger bottles. Maybe it was craft strap, but it was bigger bottles of it. And I used that one and it worked. That's what I used to use for my, thank you Becky for the stars. That's what I used to use for when I made those coasters. But, yeah. It's definitely some smelly stuff. So yeah, definitely turning on a fan or opening the window. Sorry about the noise outside now. We're supposed to be on a cruise, you guys, not...
Hey, hey, how is everyone? I'm a bit early, but that's okay. We're going on a cruise. Hey, Jessie, how are you? We're going on a cruise and... Let me just shut me off. Hey, Kim, how are you? I'm just waiting to be shared into the crafty, the CCC, that's all. I can't remember, it's terrible. It's the crafting community, CCC, that's easier. I've never been on a cruise. Oh, and I forgot to send out a telegram. Oh, shoot. And I can't stop what I'm doing now. How is everyone today? I'm looking at my phone, waiting to be told that I'm getting shared in. And once I do, I'll wear my hat. We're stopping in Aruba. And we're going to be working on I don't go oh, thank you, Kim. Thank you. You're so sweet. Thank you. Well, I'm on a cruise, so I'm supposed to be relaxed and not oops. Spilled all my beads. And tomorrow we'll talk about, I'll tell you all about the shower, which was really, really great. We had a lot of fun. So as soon as it's 4 o'clock, oh, somebody sent me stars. Thank you, Kathy. You're so sweet. How are you? Thank you for allowing me to be part of this cruise. I have never ever been on a cruise. I have to say, hello Betty. I've never had the desire to go on a cruise. I prefer to fly and sit on the beach. Yeah, I should be by the pool, but I'm having more fun here. Thank you everyone for joining me. Our next stop is Aruba. Kathy D decided we all needed to stop by and see Aruba, so that's what we're doing. And I'll be removing the hat because I won't be able to see anything, and I need to use my glasses. But until then, thank you so much for sprinkling. I really appreciate this. This is what we're working on. This was a thrift find. Hey Nicole, how are you? I hope you're well. Hey Rennie, how are you? Hi Betty. No, I'm not a fan of cruises. I've never been, but still. Hey Justin, how are you? Thank you for joining. So this is going to be Halloween themed. I know it's not a cruise themed, but I don't usually find anything when I'm thrifting because our thrift stores stink. So you're going to have to put up with me. But I found this one and this one. And I prepared this one just in case I don't have time to do this because it has several levels that we're going to work on. So I'm going to work on putting what I started here because I always panic I'm going to end up going, not having enough time. So let me remove my hat. And I have to tell you something, I did panic and I shouldn't admit things, but part of my Halloween thing was this jar, and I smashed it an hour before going live, so I quickly prepared another one. We're also going to be using that. So welcome, Caroline. So I'm going to put my glasses on because I'm blind. Not really, but I don't see anything. So all I'm going to be doing, well, first actually, I'm going to show you what other parts of this we're going to do. We're going to age this a little bit. I just crackle this with some Pentart antique paste. Then we're going to put some wax paste on this. This is a piece of wood you bend plus a Dollar Tree frame. So it's going to go like this. Then we're going to do a pumpkin with foils, and that will go on top. Then the skeleton, and the skeleton is going to get a butterfly. So we have a lot to do, and we'll get started. First thing I'm going to do, because this is sticky, is, I don't know if you've seen foils before, but foils are metallized on a piece of product. I'm terrible at saying things. I'll explain when I'm concentrating more. But this has been painted black, just like this. And then I put a foil adhesive on. Hi Chanel, how are you? And you leave it to tack for an hour. Welcome. I just missed someone. Welcome, Denise. Thank you for joining. Thank you for following. And I never do complicated projects. When I say complicated, I mean multi-tiered. But today I decided I'm going to take the plunge. Foils are amazing because you can get them in basically any color you want. You can use them on glass, on metal, on wood, on shoes. I've done shoes with foils. We're going to use it on foam. So you put the foil on, the pretty side is always up, and you remove. Now there are some areas that I didn't scrub hard enough, so I'm going to put it back down, use my fingernails, and make it pop. Welcome, Danny. And I'm sorry if I don't see your comments. I really will go back and say hi to everyone. Thank you for the hearts. I really appreciate that. Yes, I've done boots. I've done sneakers. So let me check the other side. I need a little bit more on here. And you know that you've released it because your foil becomes clear. Oh, thank you. That's because we're on the cruise. We're still in Hawaii. Thank you, Justin. And you end up with this. Now, this needs to be sealed because it will still remain tacky until you seal it. And you don't want that. When it's tacky, it gathers dust. You don't want that. So what we're going to do is also somehow attach the butterfly to our skeleton. The other thing I want to do before we add the bling, because we must have bling, is, oh, thank you for the stars. Thank you, Trina. This is a Dollar Tree pumpkin, and we're going to use this. I primed it. I painted it black. If we have time at the end, I will show you on this butterfly how to apply the adhesive. Thank you for the stars. And let me just see. Thank you, Nicole. You're very sweet, my friend. Thank you. And we're going to lay it down. This first part is a crackle foil, but I decided to do alternate crackle and then the same color foil. Crackle. Well, you got my drift. So how is everyone? I hope you all had an amazing weekend. Thank you for sprinkling. And I'm just going to scrub this. You can use a scrub brush. You can use one of these. You can use a toothbrush, a nail brush. You can even use a piece of cloth. It depends on the surface you're working on. And I'm losing comments here. And again, we remove it. And wherever there is adhesive, you will get foil. If you miss a part, you're going to miss, the foil won't adhere. Oh, you did, Jane? I want to see a picture. How did they come out? I hope they came out great. Thank you for the heart. Yes, and you know what else I like about it? It's so simple. All you have to do is prep ahead of time. And as you can see, I'm just using my nails here. I'm going to do another prep. And you keep using this. I am so proud of you, Jane. I want to see pictures. Please post in the painters with people with paintbrushes. I'm sorry. Yeah, I know, Betty. Oh, great. This is not something you get overnight. You need to practice because there are some tricks and things that you learn along the way. I want to thank you all for being here. I really appreciate it. And I want to thank Tammy from CCC for making Kathy our captain today. And Kathy for asking me to participate. So we've done 2 sides. We're going to do the 3rd and 4th and 5th. I hope your weather is all improving. And if you want rain, you're getting rain. And if you're not, if you've got too much rain, that you're getting some sunshine. We've had beautiful weather here. Oh, well, Teresa, I do a lot of foiling on my page. I do a lot of wood you bend on my page. I do a lot of resin on my page. We do a little bit of everything. If you like what you're seeing, please follow us. Oh, thank you, Jane, for the stars. So again, I'm foiling. And you go back, like I'm missing a bit here. If there's foil adhesive, I'm just going to push my fingers in and stick it there. And on my last one. And do not throw out these pieces. Those pieces of pink that you see are still usable. And if there are bits and pieces, if there's no glue somewhere, that's okay. I'm not that concerned. I'm going to use, this is a gloss sealer that I'm using, and I'm just going to go over this because I don't want it to remain sticky, and we'll leave it to dry until we're ready to assemble. If you're making comments, I'm sorry, my screen is not showing comments. Yes, I did, Jane. Okay, the comments must be working. Yes, I did. I painted, it was orange, and I sprayed it with a primer, white, and then I painted black. So I'm just adding my sealer so that it stops being tacky, and we'll leave it to dry. This one's still tacky. And I just cut the stem off. Hello, Linda from Indiana. So I'm going to put this aside to dry, and I'm also going to, what did I do with my, there it is. My butterfly. Hello, Phyllis from Houston. Welcome. Thank you for joining. I'm going to put some of, this is, I'm just sealing the foil and the foil adhesive. And if you're doing this on a piece of furniture, make sure you put 2 coats of sealer. But seeing that this is something that's not going to get, you know, wiped down or cleaned every single day, it's not in daily use, 1 coat is enough. But typically, I would do 2. So I'm going to leave that to dry as well. Move this out of the way. Then we're going to work on our little skeleton. Thank you. I'm just using gloss varnish from not the, what's it called? Hobby Lobby. So I'm just going to lay him down. Oh no, first let me get my finger messy. And we're going to add some I'm going to, can you guys see what I'm doing here? Oh, hi Tamara. It's pouring in Michigan. We have absolutely beautiful weather here in Boston. Yesterday was very muggy. Can you see that? I might have put it too far away. This is Pentart wax paste in magenta. And because I added a piece of wood you bend, and wood you bend is amazing, it has a lot of details, I want to highlight the details, and you'll see what I mean right now. See how you can see the details? And you can add as little. Hi Rolla. Oh, bad storms, I'm so sorry. Betty, put what back a little? I'm sorry, I didn't understand. So look at this, and I'm going to try and do it. Pull it back. What do you mean back? I can't move it, Betty. Can everyone, I know you can't see my face, but that's okay. Lightning and thunder. Oh, I hope you get it. We had thunder last night, but no rain. And I'm located in Boston, by the way. So I'm just using some of this wax that I put on my paper. And you can see, hello Maria, how are you? I'm just going to do the edges as well. Now, in the center where the pumpkin is going to go, I was thinking of adding some moss. But I couldn't find pink moss. Welcome, Roxanne. You had rain yesterday? Oh my God, we didn't. That's weird. Betty and I live, we're both in the Boston area, and yet she got rain and I didn't. Oh, my Boston, you love my Boston accent? My accent, I hate to tell you, is not Boston. Hi, Donna, how are you? Oh, we didn't get any rain, Betty. No rain. So I'm going to continue with adding the bling right here. Isn't that weird? We had sunshine. It was very muggy, but we had sunshine. I'm just going to use this knife to spread the glue. I'd rather waste a plastic knife than a paintbrush. And I'm just adding this. Right around here. I'm so happy to see you all here. Thank you so much for, oops, I just dropped it. I just removed it. Must have not been tacked on, pulled in tight. So let me just, I'm not very good with bling. I am not Kathy D with bling. Only because I feel my fingers are too thick or too big. So let me just turn this and make it come around the back. And my little guy has a gold tooth as well. I added nail polish to him and to his toes. Let me just pull him up from here. Look at his gold tooth. I added the eyes, and I love his little toes. No, my accent is, I was born in Beirut, Lebanon, and I grew up in the United Kingdom, and then I moved to Boston. So I'm a mix of everywhere. Hi Teresa, how are you? I hope you're doing well. I'm just trying to put that right here, because you never know how much you're going to get done in an hour. And this is not one of my projects that I typically do. Oops. Yes, it is actually, Tamara. And I am not a Halloween person. I think I've done in all my life maybe a couple of Halloween projects, and the first one was last year. And it was my first one, so I wasn't that thrilled with it. But yes, it will be. It is not, it will be, it is. So I'm just gluing this. And you're great. I kind of, Rula, from your name, ending with OS, I knew you were Greek. Or you had some Greek in you. Tikanis. I know a few words of Greek. Tikanis, Kala, Afcharisto. So just a few words. I'm just trying to get this. It's very, very small. Kala Afcharisto. Yes. My aunt is Greek, and I've been to Greece a few times. I love Greece. I am just trying to put that straight. Just trying to get rid of the glue as well. Oh, you're Italian? The only Italian words I know are posso parlare con signor. That's all I know. When you call up a hotel and you want to speak to someone who's staying at the hotel. But I love Italian food. I love food, period. Okay. Did that come off? Yes, it did. Yeah, I love that too. Oh, really? Whereabouts in Greece are you from? Are you from the islands or from Athens? I'm just cutting it here because it's hard. Oh, okay. Well, that's wonderful. Are you going there this summer? Let me just add a little bit more here. Just so that I can get this bit through. Oops, it's disappearing on me. Sorry, when I get quiet, it's because I am concentrating. And I'm going to add a little bit here. Oops. And again, I'm going to cut this here. We're going to add a little few more rhinestones here. And we can do that now. Seeing I've got the glue on there. And there. He does not have to be perfect. He's just a skeleton. Hello, Gracie. How are you? Oh, wow. I'm sure pet goats. Wow. Okay. Let me just put some. I had a tip for this, but it stopped working. So I'm going to put this right here. And time goes by so fast when you're on a timed live that you want to make sure you get everything done. Oops, right here. And then get it through here. The only thing with this skeleton is that it's a little fiddly to work with. Well, Saturday the weather was beautiful here in Boston, thank God. And my daughter, we had my daughter's shower, and thank God it was a beautiful day. She's due next month, and I can't believe I'm going to be a grandma. So it's kind of nice. Just going to move this up a little more. And again. Thank you for the hearts, everyone. Thank you. Thank you, Rilla. Thank you, Maria. Yeah, it's exciting. Thank you, Danny. Oops. I think I moved it. Yep, I did. I'm not letting it dry in between, so it's moving around on me. Let me just pull, not too long, not too far to go. Almost there. Even my gemstones are disappearing on me. They're letting me down. Wow. Congratulations on your grandson. Wow. And mine's not born yet, but he will be in about a month. in just about a month when he's ready. I've lost some of my gems because I wasn't careful. Let me add some more here and here. I hope they don't move on me. I've got one gem missing here that I want to add. The back doesn't bother me as much. I'd like it to be pretty, but the wings are going to be on there, so. And we're going to go around one more time. What is goat yoga? Can someone explain to me? I've heard of hot yoga. Oh, thank you, Caroline. What is goat yoga? Wow. Yes, of course. They start younger and younger these days, don't they? My gems have fallen out, so what's new? Wow, Dana, congratulations. I'm going to have to do the gems at the end because moving this thing around is making him dizzy and he's not too thrilled. I did? Do you know, I don't even know what that means. Tamara, I don't know what that means. I hear it, but I don't really understand it. Maybe someone can explain it to me. And sorry, I'm concentrating on here. I'm just going to add a little bit more. What balloon? I'm not seeing any balloons. I did not see any balloons. Betty, were there balloons? I didn't see it. Betty's my very good friend. And I'm going to cut it right here. And then add the rest of the gems we lost. Hello, Claudia. Hold on, with what? Goat yoga is regular yoga, though outside with about 25 2 to 3 month old goats that roam around, hop on your back and nuzzle up to you. Oh my God, that is hilarious. That is, oh, I see, Jane. Oh, that's hilarious. Is that what it is? Well, I learned something new. did I do with this? And if he's got cobwebs, glue strings, that's okay. I don't mind. So I've got one more thing to do, which is what I did on him. And that's put a necklace around his neck. Oh my God. I can't see myself with goats. So this is going to go through here and come out here. And go back through here. And let me just get some more glue. Oh, I see, I understand. Okay, thank you. Okay, let's move the gems back up. And we're going to get the butterfly that's dry now and attempt to put that right here. And I'm going to use not Mod Podge. Where is it? It's the heavy body gel and gloss. I have the matte. What happened? I did have it. I have a habit of losing things even when they're right in front of my face. And I guess I'm gonna have to use, well, maybe it'll show up. I'm not gonna use that yet. I'm going to do this one now. So for this one, we are going to use the antique paste, the Umbra. And this could get a little bit messy, but that's okay. I created this using a product also by Pentart, which is Opal Crackle Varnish, Part 1. And it dries very, very quickly. Hi Lynn, how are you? That dries within less than an hour, and then you put the part 2. And on a live, I will do this one day, but because I don't want to waste too much time, but you see the crackle. First, you age it a little bit by giving it a dark color. And we're going to put lights inside. So I'm just going to do one side at a time. And you see the difference between this and this? Thank you for the hearts. So we're going to do this side as well. And you can remove as much of. Oh, okay. I'm doing it with a paintbrush because I feel I can fill in the areas better. And you do it very gently. I've got 2 sides left in 20 minutes. And I think I've got enough time to put it all together. And one more side. And I hope I haven't lost the light that was in the jar that I broke. I'm just cleaning up the edges. So look at the crackles, and hopefully I've got the light somewhere. It should be around here. If not, I have another one. I'll find it. Let me put this away. And let me get the Pentart mat. Hopefully I'll be able to glue either one of them with the I'm using a heavy body gel matte. It should not be, yes it does, absolutely. I'm supposed to use the glossy one, but for right now, I don't want to leave you and go look for the glossy one. This one will not dry transparent, so I'm going to be very careful how I use it. And I'm just going to put this here, and hopefully it will settle. Let me just get another light because, oh, there it is. It's right here. So we're going to do this. And put it in here. This is tricky. Thank you, Rennie. I'm going to put the light in here. And then on top, we're going to put, let me move him out of the way, this stand and the pumpkin. And I don't want to put this up until it dries, but let me just show you what it would look like. I'm going to leave him lying down, but I want to give you the overall effect. Because this needs a little bit of time to dry. But this is what you would get. Can you see the light? I might need something maybe stronger. What do you think? Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to show you now. I'm going to put this down for a second just so that he can adhere. I'm going to put moss on here, but I wanted to also show you what you need to do in order. This one is metal. Thank you, Sue. Thank you, Danny. Thank you, Gwen. Thanks, Tamara. Thanks, Kathy. I painted this black, and now I'm going to put the foil adhesive, which is this one. Thank you, Judy. Thank you, Claudia. And this is called foil adhesive, and this is what we use to apply the foils. And I'm just going to brush it on. Now, if you find it too thick, you can add a little bit of water. So I'm just brushing it in. And if you don't, the areas that you don't apply the adhesive on are the areas that will not get. Thank you, Maria. Thanks, Betty. Are the areas that you won't get foil on. So on this side, I'm applying it all over, but I just want you to see that, like in the center, there are bumps. So if you want, thank you, Maria. If you don't want it all, for the foil to go through, all you have to do is this, and you can see clear areas as well as milky areas. The milky areas are the areas that will transfer the foils. So if you do this, the areas that are really black will stay black. And you can do the same with any height. Like if I do this right now, only the areas, the raised areas, are getting the adhesive. So not everywhere will get foiled. So you'll get black and the pink if you decide to do pink. So for right now, I'm just going to apply this way. And then you leave it. When you apply the adhesive on, it's milky white. And I'm doing this because a lot of people said that they haven't done foils or seen foils. So I'm just trying to explain, seeing we have a few minutes left. You apply this and you leave it to dry or set up for 30-45 minutes. Dollar Tree, Lynn. And you leave them to set up for 30 to 45 minutes depending on the weather. It will become all clear, and that's when you apply your foil. And when you see the release, when you see it see through, that means that the foil has gone to the layer you want, and it's always pretty side up. And there are so many different kinds of foils. I have over, yes, I did paint them black, Jane. So now this has to stay like this for 45 minutes. And then I'll go over it maybe with pink, maybe with another color. And let me see, is that still, maybe that's moving around, I don't know. But this is great for Christmas. You could do so much. You could add decoupage paper. You could do, thank you, Betty. You could do it on ornaments. It works on plastic. And it's a very simple process. Takes no time at all, but you can make a lot of ornaments this way. I'm just removing the excess over here. You could do it on bottles and put lights in them. So now, if you want, you could, I was thinking of adding crackle to this, but somehow the green, where's the greenery I got? And as usual, I can't find anything I want. Oh, there it is. I can add some moss. Yes, it is, Jane. Yes, absolutely, Rennie, you're right. I think you might need larger ones like the one I broke. But my hands are very sticky, so you'll have to excuse me for having everything on there. And then you would glue this on. Let me just remove some of the things over here. And I didn't realize that I was going to be done early, but I'm glad. And then just, this is the same one, but without the butterfly. Oh, you know what I could do? I could do his nails. I forgot to do his nails. So let me do that. Okay, let's do number 2. We'll give him some nail polish. Oh, I am so clumsy. Okay, where's my glue? Let's do some glue here. These are from Totally Dazzled. They're tiny, tiny gems, but I love them for nail polish. See the nails? I kind of find them cute with nail polish. And I'm going to do the same thing on this side, and hopefully I won't lose more. Oops. They're hard to work with. Just going to leave it to set up just for a little bit and then put all of these back before I lose them. So does anyone have, yeah, I love their nail polish, both of them. And you could add so much more. I thought of also putting some glow-in-the-dark paint. Yes, please. Thank you, Betty, for putting that. I was thinking of putting glow-in-the-dark as well, but I couldn't find a good glow-in-the-dark. I did order some, but it hasn't arrived. So I think that might have to wait for another day. And there's some glue strings everywhere that I need to get rid of, which I don't like glue guns. I was watching Gianna, who said she didn't like them. I am terrible with glue guns because I get them all over. But no, he's all manicured, or she is manicured. And she has a gold tooth. And I did the eyes and the nails. Glow in the dark would be great for everywhere, I think. But I'm just about done. I hope you enjoyed this. Oh, thank you so much, Lavada. That's a nice name. I like your name. So thank you so much for joining me. And for Kathy D and Tammy. Kathy D for inviting me, and Tammy for inviting Kathy, or having the channel available. And once this is glued on, this is how it will look. Thanks everyone. Have a wonderful, wonderful evening. Stay safe, and we'll see you all later. Take care. Bye.